What's going on, guys? Mr. Allen here. We're going to find the axis of symmetry and vertex of this quadratic function f of x equals 2x squared minus 8x plus 1. Now, this is what's called standard form or general form, and the only thing that's easy to get from this one is my y-intercept, which would be 0, 1. Substituting in 0, super easy. But getting anything else from here takes a little bit of work. We're going to do some work. Rihanna. Anyways, all right, so for my axis of symmetry, I have this wonderful little formula, x equals the opposite of b divided by 2a. Well, what are my a, b, and c values? This is going to be my a right here. This is my b here. That's my c. I only need my a and my b, but hey, that's your c. I'm just letting you know in case it ever comes up in the future. Woo, I got your back. All right, if I'm going to plug in 2 for a, I'll plug in negative 8 for b. So I'm going to have x equals negative 8 over 2 times 2 for a. So now I have negative 8. That's going to be positive 8 divided by 4. That's going to give me 2. So my axis of symmetry here is x equals 2. It's an equation of a line. It's a vertical line. So you got to make sure you have the x equals there, or boom, you're getting some half points off. Nobody wants to get half points off. Those bad boys add up to full points. Remember that x equals. Next up, how in the heck am I going to get my vertex? Well, if I know my x coordinate, couldn't I just plug it back in and get my y coordinate? Yes, that is the case for anything. If I have an x value and I want that y value, I just got to plug it back in. For this one, we're going to get our vertex. So I'm going to have f of 2, right? That's just function notation saying, hey, man, I'm plugging 2 in for all my x's. I'm going to have 2 parentheses 2 squared minus 8 times 2 plus 1. Well, 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8 minus 16 plus 1. So now I'm going to have negative 8 plus 1. Negative 8 plus 1, that's going to be negative 7. So my vertex here is going to be 2 for my x value, negative 7 for my y value. We now have both our axis of symmetry, which is x equals 2, and my vertex, which is 2, negative 7. That was dope. Hope you guys thought it was as dope as I did. Probably slightly scaled down, but still pretty dope.